to 5A, the Beaumont United Timberwolves coming off a huge win over the Westbrook Bruins last week in the Beaumont Bowl. But now they face Lufkin Panthers, and tonight, Nick, if they win, it will solidify their first winning season in program history.
Well, here's the issue right now with Beaumont United. Last 5 weeks, they have alternated wins and losses. They can still actually make the playoffs. They control their destiny. If they win tonight, and they got Baytown Sterling next week because they got that tiebreaker win over Westbrook. So tonight is a big night for those Beaumont United Timberwolves there.
Huge night. So let's go ahead and jump into that action. You see the teams taking the field. Beaumont United is one of those teams, defensively, I don't think gets talked about enough, and you're going to see what I'm talking about in this outlet after, of course, the little motion right there. Tell them to be quiet. Get ready for the game. Lock in. Beaumont United starts into the football. Race Day Chattel rolling out, and over the middle, right there is Jahari Green moving the chains. That drive ends up falling short, and Panthers score on their first drive to make it 7-0. But on this attempt from the Panthers to give to Robert Taylor, the sophomore, he's swallowed up by Colin Woolridge. Remember that name. Great play there for the T-Wolves. Defense stout again for the Timberwolves. Secondary gives the Panthers Javion Johnson nowhere to throw the football, and a swarm of Timberwolves gets to him, though he does manage to grab 2 yards there. However, that doesn't mean the D-line can't get to him quicker. Panthers try the play action. He gets popped again by Woolridge. The ball gets popped loose, and it gets picked up by Caden Donata, who gets all the way down inside the 5-yard line for the Timberwolves. They have a chance to knot this thing up. And how about this? Miles Andrews, the linebacker in at quarterback, the jet sweep pop passer to Green, easily finds the end zone. Things are knotted up quick. Johnson for the Panthers now, going to try and answer. And remember, I said remember Woolridge. Well, look at this guy right here.
Ooh.
We got a little stop right here, but then a big hit right there by Christopher Norman with the big hit. And yes, helped him get up too. That's almost as important. All right, this was crazy though. But Johnson takes a snap, runs around, tries to evade a tackler, gets past him, goes out to the right. Nope, not there. Gets past him, starts to take off, sees a man downfield and throws, and he gets picked off by Tylen Merriweather. Panthers had a 3-point advantage over the Timberwolves at half, and they kept that lead all the way to the end. So now Lufkin, winners here tonight on the road. Big win for the Panthers, 31-16. Immediate thoughts for the Timberwolves.
Well, right now, it sets up that showdown with Baytown Sterling. That is a crucial game for them coming next week. You know who went to Lufkin? Number 88, throw up the X. Dez Bryant.
I was like, I'm assuming
Dez Bryant, Dallas Cowboys. But no, right now it's comes down to the last game of the season for Beaumont United, so they got to win.
I feel like you wouldn't want to have it any other way, though. You know, like
you control your own destiny.
Right. So you essentially a win you're in situation.
That's it.
You know,
so
a good opportunity there. But